Hey, what's up, my friends? Todd Falcone here. Welcome to toddfalcone.com. Hope you're having a great day today. So the question often arises, do you lead with the product or do you lead with the business? And I think it really depends on the culture of your company. For example, I'm going to answer this question in a couple of different ways. If you're in a customer-centric, a customer-first company, and that's cool. And I absolutely have an amazing amount of appreciation and high value. I value companies that lead with product because, look, if you look at how network marketing has progressed over the years, first of all, let me say a couple things. You can't be in network marketing and not focus on product consumption or service usage, depending on if you have a physical product or some kind of service that you're offering somebody. In the end, you're offering some type of something or other to end users, people that are not involved in the compensation plan. And so it's really important to build a business that has real, legitimate customers, especially in the framework of today's, just the environment that we're in today's marketplace. You can't just be focusing on recruitment, and distributors who recruit other distributors. We're not in that environment today. So it's really important for you to focus on customers. And by the way, when you focus on customers, you're more like a couple things. You're more likely to create true residual income because distributor consumption is a little flakier consumption than someone who has nothing to do with the compensation plan, but they love your product or service. In fact, some of your very best distributors will come as a result of them first being super highly satisfied customers. Some of the most raving fan distributors that ultimately go out and build big businesses came in first and foremost because they were product users and had no interest at all at that moment in time in the business. Now in answering the question, do you lead with the product or the business? Well, when people ask me that question, well, Todd, do I lead with the product or the business? And my answer is yes, or it depends. You didn't really answer the question. Well, it depends. It really kind of depends on who you're talking to and the situation that you're in. For example, if you're just launching your business and you have a product or service, obviously, as we all do, and I'm in my first little burst out of the chute to go grow my business, then I'm probably going to make a lot of business-oriented phone calls, at least to my initial warm market. Hey, listen, I just launched this new business. I'm super excited about it. I'd love to show you what I'm up to. And in that case, the product always has to be part of that picture. You can't talk about the business and then the product isn't included in that discussion. And then, of course, I could have a product-only discussion and then not include the business. But I think also in that instance, you're doing people a disservice by not saying, hey, look, by the way, we also have this business, we have this product, so maybe you're leading with the product, but then, and if you leave out the business, I think you're doing a disservice because if you told me about this amazing product, but then you didn't tell me that, hey, you could refer this to other people, and at the very least, you could probably get your products paid for, and I didn't know that, and I started referring you business, for example, and you never even mentioned that there was a business side to it, I'd probably be a little mad at you. So what do you lead with? Well, it really depends on the person. It depends on the situation, the circumstance. I think sometimes in conversations, if you're just getting someone talking about themselves, you become a good listener. You're asking great questions. They'll tell you whether they're dissatisfied with their current career, their situation that they're in, and that may give you an indication that they would be a good candidate for the business opportunity side of things. Or you might be talking about something and they say that, I'm just not feeling very good, or I have low energy, or I'm thinking about losing weight, or, it depends on what your product or service it is that you're marketing. And that may be an indication that, hey, in this example, I may lead with the product. But that's, again, you have both. So you've got a business and you have a product or service that you're bringing into the marketplace. And the two go hand in hand. So I don't want to, some of you again are in product first companies. And if that's the driving culture of your company, if it's product first, then you should certainly not go against the grain. Swimming upstream against an entire culture of a company can be a little challenging as well. So whatever you do, look at what the leaders in your organization are doing. But a couple last minute thoughts. If you're talking about the product, don't do yourself and your new person a disservice by not mentioning that there's a business, because maybe there was total focus on product, but at least mention it and say, look, hey, by the way, just want to let you know there's a referral program that we have. If you love the product and you love it enough, or you think you might end up talking to other people about it, you can at the very least probably get your products paid for, maybe make some extra money. If you're interested in knowing more about that, I'd be happy to share that with you. And of course, if you're leading with the business, then the product has to be part of that story. So yes, it can be either one, product or business, but and every situation is a little bit different. So there's really no black and white answer there. It really depends on who you're talking to, what the situation is, what the relationship is, and where you are in your business at that time. So there you go. I'll see you on another one. Have an amazing day.